What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ronda B back with another video. And in today's video, I decided I wanted to have a little chit chat with you all about something I've been getting questioned about for a while now. And I believe I'm ready to talk about it. I don't like talking about this topic only because it's very depressing, and I don't like people feeling sorry for me or feeling bad for me or look at me like I can't believe it. Like, I seriously hate getting that look from people. So that's one of the reasons why I really don't talk about it. But everybody's been noticing, and I've been posting here and there about me feeling down lately. And a lot of people have been questioning me, asking me like, what's going on? I didn't know you had this, or you don't look like, like people just been saying all type of shit. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and make a video. I still feel kind of but I feel good enough to record. So yeah, y'all know the topic of this video. We're talking about lupus today. We're going to talk about my journey, how my life has turned since I've been diagnosed, what challenges I've been fighting, what obstacles that I had to go through, and overall basically how I became the positive person I am today. So before I move forward in this video, make sure if you have not already subscribed to my channel, hit that red subscribe button and just go ahead and give me a thumbs up, because this is another emotional video, another one-on-one, y'all getting in tune with Ronda B. So yeah, just give me a thumbs up for that. And I also did a poll on my IG channel, and I asked the question about, different things, if I should start having more of these talks, getting more in tune, getting more in depth in my personal life, as me being a single mom, as me having this internal illness, basically just how I just go through life. So a lot of people agreed I should, and a lot of people basically was like, they like the YouTubers who actually be raw, uncut, real, not that fake shit. So I'm going to actually have more talking videos. But anyway, enough talking about that. Watch this video all the way to the end. This is actually going to be a part 1 and a part 2. Part 2 is when I'm going to announce the big announcement. So make sure you watch all part 1 and part 2. And after that big announcement, hit me up on my IG page, my personal IG page, at Ronda B with the locks, and let me know if you're interested, and we can go from there. But anyway, let's get ready to the video. So yeah, this video is going to be very emotional, and I'm apologizing if I may end up tearing up, or if I may have to stop it, because I've been through a lot dealing with this lupus crap, and I don't know, I'll just start from the beginning. So at the beginning, and I wrote down some notes, so if y'all see me looking down or whatever, I wanted to make sure I touch everything in this video. So yeah, I had to write down some notes. So again, if y'all see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So what I'm going to start off talking about is the symptoms, what led me into the hospital. So yeah, I was diagnosed in 2013. So I was about 23, 24, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at math. But 22, 23, 24, around that age range. Anyway, so yeah, I was diagnosed in 2013. What started this whole lupus thing, I was going through a rough time. I literally just got fired from my job. I was working at Memorial. I was a housekeeper. My daughter's father, being him, recently broke up. And I recently just got my apartment. So y'all can see how all that stress and worry and everything just basically just came down onto me. So yeah, I was just worrying and stressing about how I was gonna pay these bills and why did he break up with me, and damn it, I lost my job. So y'all know that saying stress kills. Well, that's where all that comes from. So to speed it up, I started to go through different symptoms. I basically stopped eating. Like, y'all, when I say I lost so much weight, I lost so much weight. But yeah, I stopped eating. My body started to shut down on me. I actually stayed up on the 3rd floor in my new apartment that I just got. So my body started shutting down on me. I started feeling pain in my joints as I was going up the stairs, like my legs, my thigh bone, my ass bone, like my arms, like my hands. Like, it just felt like my whole body was just locking up. Like, I couldn't even move going up the stairs. It hurt picking up my babies, like grocery shopping, just doing any small little using a bathroom, me sitting down on the toilet using the bathroom, like all that. When I said that shit hurt. So yeah, my body has just been shutting down, just showing me all type of signs like, sis. But again, I didn't know what was happening. So I remember one day I knew I couldn't do it no more. I knew something was wrong when one day I was going up the stairs. I had Zaya in my arm and Monte on the side of me. We was walking up the stairs. Well, y'all, when I say when I touched that first step and I lift my leg up and I felt all that pressure even by just doing that, oh my gosh, that was the worst pain ever. So I reached out to my mom and I told her, like, I think something is wrong. I told her I think something is wrong. So anyway, we went to, I want to say Curtis Cooper, because I didn't have insurance. We went to Curtis Cooper. Curtis Cooper, Bentley, come on, man. Come on, put you out. We went to Curtis Cooper, which is a low-income healthcare place here in Savannah. So yeah, we went to Curtis Cooper, y'all. They drew my blood. They couldn't figure out what was going on. So they drew my blood and they told me they'll get back with me when they get the results. So I went home. I'll say they called me back the following day. They came up with the I've been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, they said rheumatoid arthritis. Long story short, that is not what the fuck I had. So I've been taking medicine for about a week or two. It helped in a way because the medicine helped take away the inflammation of my bones at the time. But it didn't take away the fact that I was still running fevers. Like, I still had the chills. I still wasn't eating. Like, my body overall still hurt. So next thing you know, a couple days after that, I started growing like red rashes, like all right here. Again, I didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was basic, you know, acne or, you know, some shit like that. So I thought that's what that was. Until I want to say my fever went up to 102 or 103 or something like that. So I called my mom one night and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't move. Like, I just felt like my body just wanted to give up. So I left from my apartment, came to my mom's house. I think I dropped my kids off with my dad and my mom went with me to Memorial Hospital. We went to emergency room. So we told them what was going on. We told them what was going on, and they drew my blood. They made me pee in a cup like they did, you know, the whole 9 or whatever. We did all that. And long story short, I was admitted just due to the fact that I had the highest fever and they couldn't figure out why. So I've been hospitalized, I want to say, for like some weeks, going on a month. Or maybe it was over a month. I really don't remember. But I was in the hospital for a long time. They was running so many tests because they couldn't figure out why my body was acting the way it was acting. What was going on. My kidneys weren't functioning. Like, y'all, I literally felt like I was literally about to leave this earth. That's how much pain I was in. Like, I was like going in and out. Like, I just really felt like I was leaving this earth. So they end up doing a kidney biopsy. Y'all, when I say that was the worst pain, I don't know if y'all, had a kidney biopsy, or if I don't know if y'all know what a kidney biopsy is, but he had to take this long needle. It was about that thick. They numbed the area where they poked me at, but you could still feel the pressure. And they basically had to scrape off a piece of my kidney to run tests and stuff on. That was not a good feeling. And I still got a little scar back there where I was poked at. But anyway, they went through that. They still couldn't figure out until, I forgot what type of doctor this was. What's the kidney doctor? A nephrologist, or it begins with an N. Y'all know I'm bad with pronouncing shit. So it begins with an N. So anyway, she came in and basically told me since my kidneys weren't functioning 100% like how they were, she basically was like, the rash on my face is called the butterfly rash, which is one of the symptoms of lupus. So she looked at that. She looked at my kidneys, and I had a lot of protein in my urine. My kidneys were leaking protein. So she basically put all those things together, and she came up with me being diagnosed with lupus in 2013. So again, y'all, from that point of me being diagnosed, being in hospital, again, I was really away from my kids. So this was one of the emotional moments of my life that I cannot forget. Oh my gosh. So my kids came and saw me. Just remember, I lost weight. So my kids ain't seen me in a couple of weeks or whatever. And Zaya, at the time, I want to say she was like 2. She had to be about 1 or 2. My baby did not want to come to me. She didn't recognize me. She came into the room. Monte, he was old enough. I want to say he was about 4 or 5 or something, but he knew Mama was sick. But he didn't know how serious it was or actually what was going on. But Monte knew. But when it came to Zaya, Zaya was like a baby. And when she saw me, she jerked back from me and started crying like, I don't want to go to her. And I remember I was so mad because I was mad at myself, not mad at her, but I was mad at myself because my own baby didn't recognize me, if that makes sense. And I cried when they left. Like, I cried because I'm like, my own damn baby don't want me. And that put me into the most depressing mode ever. My mom tried to cheer me up. You know, she's just a baby that's at the third, y'all. But if y'all was in that situation, y'all was understand exactly how I felt. Any mom should understand that feeling, how they would feel if their child don't even recognize them, start crying because they don't know who that person is. I don't want to go to that person. So anyway, so when that happened, like I said, that just put me in a whole depressive mode. Like, I just, like, man, fuck it. Like, that's really how I felt. I couldn't be around my kids. I can't take care of my kids because I'm not working. My health is fucked up. Like, I was just going through it. Like, dead ass, I was going through it. I was just going through it. So, to speed it up, the doctors would not let me out the hospital. And this would prolong my stay at the hospital. The doctors would not let me out the hospital because I wasn't eating. I didn't have no strength. All this medication I was taking. And y'all, just keep in mind, I was taking about 12 to 15 pills. So imagine how that made me feel all together. With this whole me battling depression. Like, I literally just, yo. Can y'all imagine taking 12 to 15 pills a day for all type of shit that them doctors say I need to get back right? High blood pressure, iron, my inflammation in my joints, fever, kidneys functioning. All those pills, man. Like, all those pills just really just put the icing on the cake for me. So anyway, fast forward, I end up coming home. Yeah, I was skin and bones. I was dead ass skin and bones. I couldn't fit none of my clothes no more. My face, y'all see these cheeks? Y'all see these cheeks? That wasn't there. My face, like, dropped. I like my face, my cheeks, like everything just dropped, and my ass, my titties, my thighs, arms, everything just dropped. So when I came home, they added me on steroids. Steroids basically helped with my inflammation, my pain, and something else that was going on. So for y'all don't know about steroids basically adds weight. In my situation, it added weight on me. So from me being skinny, I blew up. I gained my weight back, but my face got... So, yeah. I had to go through a whole nother bodily change. And with all that, dealing with the medication, my hair fell out in patches. I had locks during that time. So my hair fell out. And as a female, y'all know what we go through dealing with our hair, dealing with our skin, dealing with our image. Again, I mentioned I was depressed. So just going through these other changes that I had to go through when I came home from the hospital, it really put me in a dark place, y'all. And I wanted to end my life. I really did. I wasn't thinking about my kids. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I really did want to end my life. And just by having that thought come across your mind, just by you just procrastinating if you do or don't, y'all, like, I never want to be in that place, that mind space again. That would never be me. Not again. I refuse to get back like that. Like, I just wanted to end these pills. I wanted to end the struggle that I had to go through every day. I felt ugly. I felt like, y'all, I just been going through it. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to keep talking about it because I'm end up crying. But I just been going through it. So, just by having the friends at the time in my corner, my family, my daughter, grandma, shout out to Millie. I love that lady. Just by having them in my corner, oh my gosh, y'all, and my sister. My sister, when I say she was my backbone, she helped me through it all. And one of my friends that I grew close with, Summer, that's like a sister to me as well, they've been there for me. So it's just like, just having that support, it helped me come out of that dark space I was in, that mindset I was in. It helped me come out of that. I started joining lupus support groups. I started, just doing more research on how to overcome, this sudden twist in your life, like how to get back to normal, but knowing you still have to deal with this. Like, I was just doing so much research, y'all. I even started a page just for lupus people like myself. It was called Love a Loopy. And I found so many people on IG, y'all, that had lupus, that was battling lupus. Some that even passed, that their siblings was on there just to, reach out and give support for those who are still alive battling lupus. Like, that made me feel so good because, y'all, the people that I've met online, they look just like me. Normal. You would never know. And then there was also some people I met online and when I used to go to my doctor appointments and stuff, they was in way worse situations than I was in, but their spirit was so high, y'all, and that was another thing that helped me get out my rut I was in, because if they could have had high spirit and they've been in that worse stage than I've been in, what the hell am I complaining about? Like, get the fuck over it. Grow the fuck up, grow some damn nuts, and man up. Like, take on life as what it is. There's no point of whining or crying about it or feeling bad about yourself. So, y'all know how we have them pet talks with ourselves. So yeah, I took it a day at a time. I started socializing more. I started, I had to get back into the groove of things of being a mom. So I just basically just had to revamp my mindset and to get back into who I was, just gain that confidence back. So yeah, my friends at the time, they helped me glow up from my hair loss. My friend Summer that I mentioned earlier, she actually was the one that helped my hair grow. She has this Summer hair gasmic oil that she makes herself, and the different oils that she had in it, my hair was like crazy short, by the way. When I did that big chop, because my hair was falling out, my hair was like short. I had patches, so I wore wigs. I had protective styles. Like, I just did whatever I had to do to help my hair grow back. And I'm hoping I can find some pictures to post to show you all just me back then. If not, then, but hopefully I can go through my Facebook pictures or whatever and just find some old pictures. But anyway, her oils helped my hair get back healthy. So I just gained my confidence back. Like, I stayed on that medicine, but enough was enough, y'all. I told them doctors certain medicine I wasn't taking no more. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, vitamin D and all that. Like, I could get that from food. So I I slowly took myself off medication. They didn't know that. I was playing with my health by doing that. That much I do know. But if I knew what I know now, I would have been did that earlier. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I slowly took myself off of certain medications that I knew for a fact I didn't need. I stayed on the steroids. I stayed on the kidney medication. And it was certain medications that I stayed on due to the fact that it was helping my kidneys function. It was helping my joints, not be inflamed. So to speed up, my life changed. Like I said, I've been moving, being more sociable, going out more. I was just slowly getting back to myself. So I ended up moving in with my mom because y'all know I lost my apartment, of course, because I was in the hospital for so long. So I ended up moving back with my mom. The thing about my family, we have not always got along. If it wasn't for me and my sister, it wouldn't be nobody else. But we haven't already gotten along. And the only time I felt like they were there for me is when I got sick. I relapsed twice, I believe, since I've been diagnosed and I've been hospitalized. And when I say relapse, I mean it got that bad for me to get back into the hospital. But that's the only time I really felt like they were actually there and trying to play mom and dad of the year. And they may get mad at me for saying that, but whatever. But anyway, that's how I felt. So yeah, I was staying with my mom at the time, and she put me out over something so dumb, which I don't even remember what it was, but it was something so dumb. So basically, me and my kids had to fend for ourselves. We've been house hopping, staying in hotels, and I just really felt like that was another moment for me that I was just that I was just about to just fall back into that mode. And it's just like I wasn't working. I didn't start back working. I was able to file my taxes, so I had a little bit of money to survive with. But what was going through my head at the time was, how could somebody put their child out that's just came home from the hospital, that's not working? I don't care what the fact was or what happened. You just don't do that. Like, and I vowed I would never do my kids like that. But again, everybody, family has their own battles and their own problems and stuff. So, of course, my family's not perfect. But at the time, I was just thinking, like, maybe I don't need to have my kids. Like, because I was just going through so much and being so young, my mind space and how I was thinking and what I was thinking, like, maybe karma is hitting me. And I'm being punished. So I was back into like another deep dark space because I don't know. I just felt like I was going through something and I was owed this. Like this was owed to me. But to speed up, oh, and since I didn't have insurance, luckily I was able to get Medicaid. But my medicine, y'all, when I said that shit was high, my medication was sky high. The doctors, the hospital was trying to find ways for me to join these programs to cut my medication costs. Y'all, that medication was like $600 something, and ain't no way I was gonna be able to pay for it. So I believe I had a certain amount at the time, and I ran out. And it was just like I wasn't working anything, so I think I went a month or maybe a couple weeks without my medication, and I don't know if that's what really messed with my mental. Like I don't know, but y'all, that was just another moment of mine that oh my gosh, my damn throat hurt. That was just another moment of mine that I just wanted to give up. Like I just got tired of fighting. I just got tired of questioning. I just got tired of like why me, like feeling sorry for myself. I just got tired of me failing my kids. Like I really felt like I was failing my kids. Like I don't know, I just been tired. But luckily my sister, me and her's like this. My sister has been there for me. She was one of the ones that helped me get out my rut that second go round. She been with me neck and neck. She been with me this whole time that I've been going through what I've been going through. And I owe this girl my life. Me staying in hotels and stuff, this girl been by my side. She even got put out of the house, and I've been there for her since then. So it's just like, we actually helped each other grow. We actually helped each other get out these ruts that we were in. Like, we actually been there for each other when times was hard. And like I said, I owe this girl my life. But anyway, y'all, that was just one of the moments with her in my ear. I was able to turn myself around, put a smile on my face, put my good big girl panties on, and just do what I had to do. So I want to say I ended up moving in with my dad, and things were better. Things turned out better for me. Of course, me and my kids were cramped in one room, but I was able to get back into working. I was able to get caps. So I was able to put my baby back in daycare. Like, things just started slowly working for the better. I didn't tell my dad, which my mom, like, nobody know. So by me about to say this, they're going to know now. I don't want to hear nothing about it, family. Nothing at all. Only my sister know about this. So I started working at Karma, which is a strip club, as a shot girl. Y'all thought I was about to say stripper, ain't it? No, it's not a stripper. But I started working as a shot girl because I tried to find jobs that I can get some quick money. Like, I hate working from a paycheck every 2 weeks. Like, I like working for tips. And the only reason why I say for tips because I was a waitress I always waitressed when I was young. So that's basically all I knew. So yeah, I was a shot girl at a strip club, and I used to lie to my dad saying I was doing something. I forgot. But yeah, I used to leave my kids with him, go to work, and come home bright and early the next morning, be a mom. That job didn't last long, only lasted for a couple of months, but that was a cool job. But me back in that type of environment, that's a negative. Like me now, that's like a straight negative. So yeah, this group I was in, this Lupus support group I was in, it helped me a lot. It helped me learn so much that I've been dealing with. It helped me understand more about lupus. And dealing with those lupus support groups, it also helped me understand how people like to manipulate the system and also like to manipulate and use their sickness against people. It was a lot of stuff I saw and heard that I'm like, but again, that ain't in my business. But I was never the one to use my sickness to get things that I want or to get out of things. I was never the one to do that, because I felt like the more you keep putting that on yourself, the more you keep saying that you can't do this, or saying that you can't do that, or saying, well, I'm sick and you owe me. Like, the more you keep doing that, the more you basically keep putting the sick, like, you're putting the sickness in your body. You're never going to get better. You're never going to feel better. So I think my mom told me that, quit claiming it, quit speaking it into existence, until, you know, I actually understood what that meant. I just stopped talking about this lupus in general, because again, I didn't want to claim this. I knew what was going on with me. Oh shit. I knew what was going on with me, but I wasn't about to claim this lupus crap. Something that tried to take my life, something that put me in this depressing mindset and stuff. Like, I wasn't about to keep claiming something that the doctor said I had and shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, the only person that can say what I got or what's going on, or whether I'm gonna live or whether I'm gonna die, is the man above. So when I started thinking that way, when I started viewing things differently, things, like I said, things just started to get better for me from there. I think it was my 25th birthday. So it was this guy that I started dating. He's my ex now, but we're good friends. Anyway, we started dating, and I'm not sure why he was put into my life at that moment, but he helped me get through a lot. He was there for me when I had my second relapse. And matter of fact, I think I want to end this video right here and start off part 2 talking about that, and just talk about the more happier moments in my life after all this depressing stuff happened. So just make sure you all stay tuned for part 2. And it feels good to talk about this. It feels good that I was able to talk to you all about it, to actually get this off my chest. Hopefully this answered a few questions. And if I do have any lupus brothers or sisters out there who are subscribed to my channel, or family members who family member has lupus, or it may be even passed, RIP to the angels, comment down below a purple heart, or just let me know about your journey. And again, stay tuned for part 2, because at the end of part 2, I'm going to make my big announcement. And I just hope you all give me a thumbs up, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. And again, I'll see you all in part 2.